Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Life of Wonders. As you know, this is Polo and I love making videos of dolls, toys and Disney collectibles. And as always, if you like this kind of content and you feel like supporting the channel, then you already know what to do. So today is the day in which we will be unboxing and reviewing in detail the newly released storybook or deluxe story Snow White doll from Shop Disney. It comes in this big box that can be used as a playset as well as a displaying package, which is or a displaying box, which is super cool, and I'm all for it. Really, it has a really beautiful frame all around, and it also includes a second outfit and different accessories. So let's discover that. So on the front we have the picture of Snow White, mixed up with like different graphics, and it's all very magical. I think that these even for the core sort of like outfit, they've embellished them in a way, so it looks pretty cool, and it's been a while for me to feel that way about Snow White dress, judging from the classic releases. So anyway, and right over here we can see that we'll get all these extras. And by the way, I will be comparing this doll with the previous fashion pack outfit on another doll, and then I'm pretty sure that this one will have the new type of body, so we'll be checking that too. And yeah, and probably another surprise or two. So anyway, this is what we can find on the front. This is the pattern on one of the sides, this is the pattern on the other side, and then on the back we have the what I was just mentioning earlier, the beautiful frame displaying box that acts as a playset, and then, well, everything is right here: the cottage, the silhouette of all the important things from the animation. And you can well, open it like so, and it's just so beautiful. I mean, it's the wishing well, and again, in here we'll find the extra accessories. There's no plastic whatsoever here, so everything is like attached using paper or just the cardboard, and then this can be removed, and then you have a beautiful window display. Here we have like a field for the playset option, and then I will show you on the back, and then this opens like this. So as you can see, and then still the box is very consistent even if you were to cut like these two openings. And then on the back we have the pastimes, the little activities that are just so cool. And then we have a beautiful illustration of Snow White for us to paint, all so cute. So anyway, what I will be doing right now is taking everything out of the box, and I'll come back to you in no time. Alright, so here we have and let me say there are many changes that I will try to point out, and I'm very pleased with this doll. Like seriously, right now I think I'm hooked by this collection, and I will be collecting more for sure. I already have Pocahontas with me, but again, like I will be getting more because the changes that we'll see in the princesses are really cool. Anyway, I put back the inner part of the box, and you can see how it looks now all together. Again, it's a perfect displaying box as well as a playset. So now we can move to the details of our doll. Now, first of all, I have to say that the first thing I noticed, as I have another one, another Snow White classic doll here with me, is that her complexion is the lightest I've ever seen for Snow White, and it's very noticeable. Like it's even like close to Elsa, I would say, which was different to a previous one. So um, this is a previous classic doll, and as you can see, the complexion is different. It's so different. Right now, Snow White has a much paler, fair skin complexion. And then of course the body is going to be different as well. We'll explore that in just a second. But again, and that is so nice because her skin looks like porcelain. I think that even like the makeup is a little bit more accentuated, a little bit like reddish lips, and I don't know, that tiny bit of blush is just perfect. The hair and all that is the same. This time around, they've given her the plastic bow as opposed to the fabric one. That came with the earlier versions, but that is because you would have to, it's easier for you to swap with the second outfit if you wanted to. So anyway, but here you can see the difference in the complexion, which is, yeah, it's quite a thing. So anyway, she's super pale, which is something I very much like for, I don't know, for this Snow White. Yeah, so cool, so cool. And then um, the dress. The dress is quite possibly one of the best core classic doll dresses that we've seen in a very long time. Seriously, there are just like little minor things that elevate this dress to a whole new level, in my opinion. So they've removed the cape that was like such a flimsy piece of fabric, and I think you can easily create one that will look much better than the previous one. And they've focused on the dress on its own. So now the bodice has I think that the navy blue is a little bit more like a royal blue this time around, and there's a little bit of lace around the collar. Then there's the um, white color, and then there's also like this lacy moment for both little puffy sleeves, and there's this stream going across the center, and then this ruffle sort of like moment as well in red, which contrasts really well. I mean, those are really small details but really make a difference. And then the volume of the skirt, which is short, and it is how it's supposed to be, because like and you know, in previous times they've given her like a much lower and then much thinner skirt, and I don't think that resembles very much the one that we can see in the film. As probably it wasn't as short either, but I don't know, I think that this gives her a really nice silhouette. In a way, it's very playful, and the volume is great. The satin is really nice, is a nice satin material for the inner layer, and then the outer layer reminds me of the Belle live action dress in a way, because it's like this organza material in a pale yellow, transparent yellow, and then they've applied this pattern all around that actually continues all the way to the back. But the thing is, the pattern, it isn't that it's cut, it continues but doing like that, and then there's some together there. But I don't know, I mean, I think it looks so amazing, this dress. And normally I don't keep the classic doll dresses because they're just like so cheap in my opinion, and I have better depictions of them, but this one I will definitely keep because it's just so pretty. And then we find different elements, like it's a floral design with an apple here in the middle. So cool, so cool. And then this time around they've given her these little like pointy flats, but they're pointy, and I think these are I think these are the same sculpt that we've seen before for a few of the designers, such as the Midnight Masquerade designer Rapunzel, I want to say. I don't know, but I don't think it's new. But it's been used for more, you know, designer releases. I think that's what I think. I don't know. I could be mistaken, but anyway. And right now, I just noticed at the first glance that she has the new legs, and once again, it's very noticeable here. So the body is going to be different as well, and I will be showing to you in just a minute. So as for the accessories, we have this beautiful headband. Okay, I will try not to block the light. And it has flowers, and it's really nicely painted. I like it very much. And then we have this adorable, really nicely proportioned bunny, which I love. A blue bird that can also be clicked
on one of her hands, and it's really nicely painted, like even down to the eyes, everything is just on point. And then they've included this basket of apples, which is incredibly nicely sculpted and painted, like even like the apples are painted in two different tones, and the wicker seems to be like real, even though it's a solid piece of plastic. And I have the feeling that this basket might be the same mold that was included as part of the designer fairy tale Heroes and Villains with the old hack. I have the feeling it might be the very same one, which is amazing that they're giving us these designer pieces for the Playline dolls. And then we have the apple pie that she made, so cute, very nicely sculpted. We already had this one with the previous fashion set, but again, it's super lovely um, to have it again, if you, especially if you don't have the fashion pack. And here we have her new wooden shoes, and I believe these are a new sculpt because the previous ones, I think there were other ones that came in a wardrobe set from a very long time ago, but I don't think those were like pointy, and these are pointy. I mean, I think so, yeah. I think they're supposed to be pointy when she's wearing them, and they have like a printed pattern of flowers, and then there's the texture of the wood. Again, so amazing. They could have just given us flats as they've done before, but they've gone an extra mile to give us these beautiful shoes. And then we have these made second outfit, which is amazing. It's so much better than what I was expecting, because I have right here, and you will see it in another doll side to side, the previous one that was given to us as part of a fashion set, like probably a couple of years ago or so. And this is so much better. I mean, the material is better, the volume is just like another level. I don't know if you can distinguish that it's just so much wider, and just in general, the printed on details are a little bit more elaborated. Plus, it has two front working pockets, and then this trim that it's almost like very similar to this one. Well, I mean, we have variety here for sure, but this one looks so cool. And I want to introduce you to my one of a kind sort of well, Snow White in rags, which is this one here that I had with this vintage dress that I actually cut out. Yeah, I cut out like different pieces myself to just create this illusion of her being like truly in rags. And then I don't know, um this is an old sculpt, but that it's been painted completely different, and then I messed up with the hair and everything. So anyway, so this is a representation of the maiden of the maid dress that's been torn apart, and then these ones are pretty. I mean, these ones are supposed to be like from a maid, but again, they look superb. And then the pattern goes all the way down. The volume is amazing, like I'm super impressed by it. So anyway, what I will be doing is I will undress her, I will compare the bodies of the different Snow White dolls, and then I will dress them with the second outfit so you can see the differences as well. So here we have both dolls nude, and we can clearly notice quite a few differences. And I think that in this one are probably more noticeable just in general. I think because of the complexion of the skin, we'll be able to see a little bit more, because it's not just about the legs, it's about the whole body that's been changed. So first of all, the complexion of the skin is different. The newer one has a much paler skin complexion, and then the whole body has changed. So we notice that a little bit more on the legs, as these ones, they don't even have like that much of a shape in a way. And it's weird because right now I feel that this one isn't pale when compared with this one, when normally this one is so much paler than the rest of the princesses, other than again Elsa. So right now they've incorporated this new body in which it isn't just that they have like pointy feet as opposed to the flat feet, and they've changed everything else, so the body is new altogether. And I hope that if I put them like so side to side, you can see that um, let me see, the arms are also like ever so slightly thicker. It really is like it's just a very tiny it's a very tiny thing, but I hope you can see it. Then we have, if we put it like so, it's minimal but it's there. And then the body, the torso, it's different as well. So I would say the new one has like broader shoulders, and then the waist is not as thin as the previous one. And all in all, I think it gives us the illusion of it more being more human in a way, because this one looks more like a doll that has like very weird proportions. I mean, especially for the legs. She could be this like very tiny waisted person, but the legs do not look like real, but the new one has a more of a real look. So I hope these are noticeable in this portion of the video, and this could help. I will be doing the same for every single one that I will be reviewing, so you can see if the bodies have been updated for every princess. I actually checked on Mulan and it is exactly the same, so I'm pretty sure that they might have done that for these types of bodies. I'm not sure about Mirabelle or Moana or Vaiana. I don't know. We'll have to see for those. But anyway, right now I will dress them back again, but with their second outfits, and we will be exploring those.
Okay, so here we have them both all dressed up again, and I just love both of them really, but the newer one actually has the better dress in my opinion. I think, even though I also feel like this one is very cute. I didn't use the headband on this one because it's actually sewn, and I want to keep her using that one, I think, for now. But I just place this one over the fabric one, as you could use with the previous headbands. So anyway, and she's wearing the basket, and she's actually holding the little bird. But here you can see them both as maids, and yeah, I love these designs. I really do. I think it's important to have newer designs for play options, but also to keep our beloved characters much alive in a way. And the new dress is just very beautiful. It really is beautiful. It has a great shape to it. These are the wooden shoes that, as you can see, are pointy, but really nicely textured and really nicely painted. The bodies looks wonderful as well. I mean, I would say that even if they have different bodies, they could definitely wear each other's outfit easily, because I've already done that with I think I did it with Tiana. So yeah, I mean the difference are like ever so slightly. I mean they're not as like complete different bodies, just that the newer one, it's a bit thicker in general, but they would still fit the previous one's outfits and vice versa. So anyway, but here we have the second. She's very pretty too. I mean, both of them are, in a way, and I'm so happy to have them here together so you can appreciate it all. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the review and it's been helpful. And if that is the case, well, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I will be more than happy as always to get back to all of you. For now, stay safe, and I'll see you all very, very soon. Bye bye.